So, the Norwood Reaper has chosen you. Well, however you approach this, don't do what he did. Guys, this is Powell, a hair loss sufferer just like you and I. Hair loss is a situation that leaves you with 3 different options, or at least the common options as to where you want to go ahead with this. Number 1 is just accepting it for what it is and getting the clippers immediately. Number 2 is taking a 5-AR inhibiting drug, rejecting the whole process altogether. Just saying no to your genetics. You want to keep hold of your hair and choosing that. That's my personal favorite. Number 3 is wasting your precious time with alternative natural whatever BS like oils and shampoos, neither of which do anything and go bald anyway. Our friend Powell, he decided to go down a different route. He worked hard all night and day, bending the laws of psychology to convince himself that his Norwood 2.5 pattern just stopped by itself, as though the Norwood Reaper just forgot all about his existence and spared him. Now, everybody knows the Norwood Reaper spares none. He always comes to collect if you let him. From the moment you're marked with the curse of having a mature hairline, now it's up to you to fight him off. Now, despite everybody's attempts to warn him and tell him that, listen, this is a dark future that lies ahead of you, he decided to laugh it off, insisting that he will win. He said that quite often, that he's winning. But how does one win a battle without making a move? I mean, this isn't one of those games where you win by not playing. No, with hair loss is if you don't make a move, the Norwood Reaper does it for you. Now, he didn't listen. In fact, he pulled some very high quality statistics right out of his rectum, stating that there's a good 50-50 chance that his hairline will just stabilize without any medical intervention whatsoever. This 50 number later changed to 95. God knows why, I don't know. But anyway, after these several warnings he was given, he disappeared out of frustration. He just couldn't stand that nobody believed him. And then he disappeared. For days and weeks, everybody was concerned. I mean, the Finasteride peasants, the Dutasteride master race, the minoxidil virgins. Everyone was praying for his well-being and his temples. And eventually that prayer would get answered when he would make a quick return with, "Hey guys, you were right. I should have taken Finn." Oh shit. That's bad. I mean, that's really bad. Norwood 3, maybe 3.5 in his early 20s, mind you. You know, he had the nerve then to ask us, "Hey, what can I do now?" To which many people just said, Dutasteride. And I think rightfully so. I mean, the ship for Finasteride has pretty much sailed at this point. So good for him, he was too scared to take it. Now he needs something stronger. Hope he's happy. I'm just gonna flash up some pictures of the insane ridicule that went his way. I think it was hilarious. I mean, he had it coming. So, after all of this, he realized how badly he messed up and left again, another disappearance. And there wasn't very much prayers going for him anymore because he was just a meme at this point, and I'm sure he's going to be an even bigger one now. But me being the caring individual that I am, I reached out to him some time later, and I said to him, "Did you ever hop on Dutasteride?" Because he did tell me personally he's going to order it and get on it right away. I mean, I thought this would click to him finally. For a good, I think 2 weeks, there was no response at all, just nothing. And he got back to me later saying, "No, I didn't. I decided to shave." And then he sent me something that really, really made it click for me that he's at the point of no return, the point where Powell became boweled. Now, long story short, there was a lot more ridicule going his way now. Everyone really went in on him. I mean, you know it's bad when hair loss sufferers are really digging into a hair loss sufferer. I mean, he disappeared again. This was the third disappearance. Alright, so a quick update. He did return. Apparently it's him. I don't know if it's him or not. He did return with claiming that his hair loss was entirely a vitamin issue, which I'm not convinced. You don't get receding temples from vitamins, like, no. And he showed this picture, which I believe to be a stock photo, with someone with a full head of thick hair, saying that we were wrong all along, he didn't need anything. But I'm not convinced. Hair on average takes half an inch every month to grow. Last time I spoke to him before he sent this was maybe 2 months ago, maybe 2.5. He wouldn't have grown that much hair because last time we spoke, he was completely bald. I mean, you saw the picture. I think he realized how much of a joke he's become and is now trying to just save himself. And I say this because he immediately left once again, probably to avoid people challenging him. And that's the story of Powell. Let this be a lesson that you shouldn't have to learn practically. I think this is a mistake that it's much better to learn from somebody else's rather than your own. Don't waste your time being scared of treatments. Be more worried what's going to happen if you don't take them. And this has been the story of Powell. Thank you, and see you later, guys.